This is Bob from Police 911. Police have a red pickup pulled over. You can see the cop over there with writing the extortion ticket out. Or otherwise known as an extortion receipt. Traffic stop.
Just the traffic stop?
Yeah. But we're cop watchers filming the police, making sure they don't violate people's rights.
Yeah, my father just got pulled over 2 weeks ago, and they had 13 cars out there for reckless driving, so we got it all on video, and now we're going to court for them. So I was like, let's stop and just...
Really? You got it on video?
Yeah, 20 minutes. 20 minutes, and my dad over here. And so the first time they caught him, they pulled him over like a year ago, and they made up a street. And so when they went to court and they brought up the street, they're like, that's not even a real street. And it was off of Burnside.
Huh.
So they're just recording.
Hey.
Oh yeah, because of what they do?
Yeah.
I'm going to court right now. Right.
Yeah. Can I get a copy of that?
Of what we got? Do you have a number?
Huh?
Do you have a number?
Yeah, 503 8.
This might be really good for you. Yes, it will be. Because I was telling them how they made out of the street the first time.
875
875
8889.
8889. What's your name?
I'm Bob.
Bob, nice to meet you. Dre. Lavelle. Lavelle, this is my son.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to court for the same thing, and I had them fucking actually sit there and lie, say that I stood up, resisting arrest, and then I showed my attorney the video, and she had to apologize for them, and I was like, you don't have to do that. 20 minutes on video, me talking.
How you doing, brother?
Good, man. Right.
Mike Blue here, man.
Now he's taking the plates.
Oh, Gresham does that. Remember when we're
Yeah.
Okay, and let me see if I can.
Yeah, man, you got any story about police misconduct?
I'm going to trial right now on the 31st. I'm going to trial right now.
My name's Mike Blue here, man.
Lavelle Woods, man.
Nice to meet you.
I'm going to trial right now for them, for what they did.
You work here?
No, we actually seen this, so we...
Oh, you stopped to document? Oh, hell yeah, man, thank you.
Get names and see what happens, because
hell yeah.
shit don't go down.
Hell yeah,
like
but we got it, but thank you for doing your civic duty.
You want to tell Mike what happened?
Okay, so what happened was I was out with my kids. I was driving down Powell. They said that they clocked me doing 70 miles an hour from 65th to 25th. I'm in a 2000 Nissan Maxima. Why'd you let me go for 40 blocks if I was speeding? in your turbocharged car, whatever. They pulled me over. They actually began to talk to me about my license and stuff. I told them that I didn't have a license and that I gave them my name and my ID. When they got to the car, they continued to ask me all these other questions. I had told them to quit speaking to me until my attorney gets here, because technically this is an interrogation that you're doing about whatever's going on here, so I don't want to say anything else to you because I have prior problems with the Portland police.
You have an attorney you called to come
no, they wouldn't allow me to make a phone call. They wouldn't allow me to get out of the car. I called my son to the scene.
How long did they keep you detained?
Approximately 20 to 30 minutes before I was arrested.
Oh, wow.
They arrested me. There were 8 to 9 police cars there. They refused to give any of us any kind of paperwork, like cards and all that stuff. They wouldn't give us no names. My son went by, took pictures of all the cars that were there. There were 8 cars, a motorcycle cop, and if the Portland police has a problem with not being able to hire and not have enough, then why do we have 9 police officers at a traffic stop for a person who has no person-to-person crimes, no weapons charges or anything, who cooperated you from the front, from the gate?
Right, you told them you didn't have a license.
I told them I didn't have a license, but I did have an ID card. I handed them that ID card, and they never returned that ID card.
So instead of just writing you the citation, they decided to just keep you there for a long time.
They kept me there.
Fishing.
Yeah, and the first time they stopped me exactly a year ago, March 12, 2017, they stopped me on 82nd. It was a profile stop. The Portland police officer themselves wrote a bogus report, and when we got to trial, we went to the jury trial. They found me not guilty of the charges because it was ludicrous what he was trying to say that I did. So we're at this point in time, we know that the Portland police has some kind of code going on to where they stop random stops and then they give you this package of reckless driving, interfering with a police officer.
Hey, check out Don't Shoot PDX. They're like our local version of Black Lives Matter.
Okay.
They're a little bit more radical.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
They do really good statistics and statistical analysis, and they've done some really great work about how people, black folks are pulled over at a more disproportionate rate than everyone else.
Well, yeah.
And it's from Portland Police Bureau's own annual data, right?
And they're gang enforcement.
So they're gang enforcement.
Right.
They drive around and look for a carload of black people so you get more field ID cards.
Right.
And it's like 600 or 700% more often than everyone else. Yeah. Right. Like that. That's times. Yeah.
Right.
Like there's thousands of stops every year for Portland Police Bureau of black folks, and they make a few hundred arrests.
Right.
So it's ridiculous. Like the sheer volume of them that they pull over, and you folks just get targeted.
Yeah, we are targeted on a daily basis. Me personally, this is what they do. They use me once they stop me. I have a long criminal history. Haven't been in trouble in almost 10 years now.
Right.
So if you can hold me accountable for what I did during that time when I was running, you hold me accountable for the time that I haven't been running. And it doesn't happen like that. They still try to hold you accountable for who you were before. And I believe that at some point in time, and a person like me, who has no violence on their record, who has been around, I can go through 1,000 incidents back then when I was using, when they used to stop and do what they wanted to do because we didn't have a voice. But now that I'm on the other side, 10 years out of the game, I do have a voice and I do know what you do. I can speak from experience of what you guys do. And now what you're doing to me now, I've taken all the plea bargains up front. All them years before, got caught with this, got caught with that. No fucking trial. Now, March 12th as of last year, jury trial. And I beat 2 of them so far. All by the Portland police.
Yeah.
So this is something that's going to.
Your son told me that you got stopped and they said it was a street that wasn't even a street.
It was. They said I got. I don't know how he said. When I told him, as soon as they pulled me over, because I know, as soon as they pulled me over, I got on the phone and I called him and told him I'm on 25th and Powell. I don't know how or what they told him or what have you, but I know that they didn't clock me. I know exactly what happened. I got some 12s in the back of my little Nissan. I had my amp up. It was kind of late at night, and I was the only one on the street. They followed me down there and listened to my music, and once they got behind me, then they followed me. I know they followed me, and then they pulled behind me. They hit the lights. I turned left. That's the end of it. My music was loud. You profile stopped me again in a high drug, high vice area. I know what you guys do, and I'm just tired of it.
I mean, some scary shit. Check this out. Our cop, Captain Mark Kruger. No, he's a Kruger. Is Kruger a lieutenant now?
He's a captain now.
Captain Mark Kruger. He's a literal Nazi. And let me explain.
He's the one that came from California?
He's in charge.
No.
He's in charge of our drugs and vice division. And what I mean by literal Nazi is I just want you to go to Google and search Captain Mark Kruger, Nazi cop. He put up 4 plaques to Nazis fallen SS soldiers up in a park in Powell Butte Park. Yeah,
What?
yeah, and he claims that he wears Nazi uniforms because he's a history buff. But you can find pictures of him on Google Images wearing Nazi uniforms, and he's in charge of drugs and vice. Now you know drugs and vice.
Hitler's castle.
Yeah, yeah. Seriously, I'm not. I'm not lying. You one little bit.
Kidding me?
Google Captain Mark Kruger, Nazi cop. Check this out. He's in charge of drugs and vice. He sets policy for how drugs and vice interface with people. And you know that drugs and vice disproportionately police people of color,
Right.
or black folks. I'm 43 years old.
Right.
I call them black folks.
I'm 48.
No
Yeah, you
disrespect.
good, you good.
It's the same shit. It
Right.
means the same thing. But check it out. This motherfucker is living the neo-Nazi wet dream. He gets to set policy for how an entire police force disproportionately polices a black community.
Yeah, they're dismantling us. Is what they're doing.
And one of the things that
Slowly
pisses me off
yeah.
about this is we gotta, you know, I'm not a big fan of our new police chief. All they've done is
none of them.
weaponize
Turner,
equity.
The police from the police union. He used to work downtown. I know exactly everything
Derek
about him.
Turner?
He's running the union. Like
Right.
for me personally, knowing that's
Yeah.
it's garbage.
Yeah.
Him, Hubbard, Jones, all these guys that used to work.
We got
those
Danielle
high-rise
Outlaw
areas.
from Oakland from Oakland, California. Like the only reason our mayor picked her is because she's black and she's a woman. You know,
Yep.
but we don't need Oakland.
They did it for the masses.
I used to live in
Right.
Oakland.
Trying to control the masses. We're gonna give you a bone.
Right.
Just a little bone.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Right. I know
It's
what it is.
weaponized inequity. They're like she's attractive, she's pretty, and she's black, and she's
Right.
a woman. So like, hey, you know, that's 3 criteria that they
That
can
we
tick
need
off.
to, yeah,
But we don't
show
need
that we're
Oakland
not
style
them.
policing here.
But that shows
You ever
that
hang out in
are
Oakland?
them.
I used to
You're
live
not
there.
picking the right person. You just pick it.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
You ever hang out in Oakland? You ever
No.
go there?
No, I haven't
used to
been
live in
down
Oakland. I lived on 26 and Adeline Street.
Okay.
You know, and like we don't need Oakland style policing here. Trust me.
Oh, no.
Like they're like military that don't have to follow the rules of